Okay, hello everybody, and very good evening for everyone. All right, let me share the screen. So, where did we stop at last class? I think we were trying to replicate a YouTube web page. That is the interface when we open any video. Okay, how the YouTube website looks, that we were trying to replicate. Correct? Okay. So, anybody did any extra things after we have ended the session yesterday? Anybody took any extra step and what added any extra uh, elements on the web page? Anyone tried any different approach or any new tags, or did you try to create any icon by yourself? Any upgrade you did for the web page beside what we have done yesterday? Anyone? So if you had done any upgrade or if you have done anything apart from what we have done yesterday, so reply in the chat box, guys. Let me know, and let me also adopt to it, and let me also add that thing on our session. So yesterday what we have done, we have created a navigation bar, that is search box, and icon like what button, and a rectangle box at the right, and we aligned it. After aligning it, we have created a, what is that, a video player. Under that, a caption for that video player. That's what we have done yesterday, right? Okay, so let me host the page. Before that, is my voice clearly audible, guys? So please do reply. Are you able to hear my voice clearly? So this was the output which we have done yesterday, right? A video player, and we have applied a border radius also. Until now, we were applying a border radius for the outline. Now directly I have applied a border radius for our video player. Okay, then we have just set one particular, what, a caption to our video player. Okay, so next we will create a next element. I will go to YouTube. Let's see what is available. So September 6th. Okay, all right. Okay, let me just choose a random video again. Okay, all right. So what do we have to do now? Okay, there is one section only for in order to display the ads here. Okay, that is right and top. Okay, so right top side there is a section only to display a ad. Okay, so we will create that section. Okay, so after that we will create these buttons and create another ad section, and then we will create these things, that is a video and a caption. A video and the caption continuously it should come. All right. Okay, so that is our goal. That is, we have done a left hand side. Now we will create a right hand side also. Okay, and we will create this also, guys. Okay, when you visit a YouTube web page, what and all is visible to the user normally without scrolling down or scrolling up? Okay, that interface we are going to replicate. All right. Okay, very good evening, guys. Very good evening for everyone. Okay, next, let's see what we want is we want this particular section. Okay, first what we will do is, see, all of this is aligned. Okay, that is, this all elements are starting from this common point. That is, a straight line can be drawn at the starting point of all the videos here. Okay, so in order to do that, what we will do, first we will create a div section, a big div section at the left side of this video player. Then we will go on adding all the things. Okay, so what we will do, first we will create one big div section, and inside that div section we just go on adding these things. Okay, so come to your code, Visual Studio. Okay, so now let's start left section, or else shall we finish it off completely? That is, one picture is there, a name of a website, join, subscribe, and this section. We cannot create the icon here. Okay, that again we need to learn bootstrap and javascript etc in order to create these things. Okay, we haven't been there yet. Okay, so in order to just make it look like this, we will create a boxes. Okay, we will create a boxes. Okay, but we will put one image like this, we will put one heading. Okay, and we will put one this any this subscriber, join button, subscribe button, and these things. Okay, we will create this line, and then we will move on to the right section. Okay, okay, so come to the div. So our output looks like this right now. Fine. Okay, so let me see. What is the zoom? Okay, now it is 90%. Okay, one more thing we can add, that is, yeah, this thing. Okay, so I will come to Visual Studio, create another div. Okay, so instead of creating div where we have a video player, under that only we have h2, and again, okay, under that itself, inside the div where you have created the video player, where you have added the video, there itself, in that div itself, I am going to create this section also. Okay, this line we will be creating there itself. Okay, we don't need to start with a new div. Okay, okay, so what I will do is come inside it. So what do we have? First is one image we want. Okay, so we need to put one image in place of this. So what I will do I have an image? Oppo IPNG. Let's see. Okay, I have one image. Accessories, phone, tablet. Okay, so I will just put one image. So where do I have? In KLE, and let's see. Okay, I will copy paste this image. I will just copy paste this image in my folder where I have all the files saved. Okay, so where I have saved the files until now, there I will copy and paste the image. Right, next step. So I will come to Visual Studio, come to my file, and I will tell img source. So what is the new image which I have imported? That is image 2. Okay, and let me tell it has height of the image should be around 30 pixels. Width should be around again 30 pixels. Okay, and in style I will mention the border radius. How much border radius? Let's say 30 pixels itself, because we want exactly a round image. Let's see the output. If I refresh, yes, we are getting one round image, but slightly I need a bigger one. So I will just increase. Okay, I will just increase width and height. I will tell 40 pixel width, 40 pixel height, and 40 pixels border radius. Okay, if you give 40 pixels height and width, you will be getting a square image. Okay, you are getting one square. If you give a border radius, if you give a border radius with the same value, after giving a square, if you give a border radius with the same value, it will be a complete circle. So I will refresh. Okay, now it is fine. Yeah, it is matchable with this image, right? And then and then what should I do? So I need to give one name, right? I need to give one name and one this. Okay, so I need to give one name and I should also specify a subscriber. Okay, so I will come back, and inside the that particular div itself, after the image, I will tell uh, okay, I will just add one more div. Okay, inside that div, I will take h2. Okay, so h2, I will say, what should I name? What should I name the web page, guys? Which we have created. So, okay, I will just name ResMinds itself. Okay, so I have given a name, then, and I will just put one P. Okay, so P tag, I will tell it as what is the subscriber that resolution mind has. Suppose I will just round off to 1000 subscribers. Okay, so 1000 subscribers, and I will save. Let's see how does it look. Refresh. I have got a name and 1000 subscribers. Okay, so what I will do is I will come to this div or h2, or let it be div itself. I will say style display is equal to, I will tell it as inline block, and I will save. If I refresh, see now what's happening. So if you give inline block, that is the block level element. Okay, so for this also I will give inline block. For h2 also I will give inline block. So let's see if I refresh. Okay, we don't need for h2 for div. That is, normally div is a block level element. Correct, guys? Okay. Normally, div is a block level element. That is, it will take up an entire width. Right now, I don't want the entire width. Okay. I just need this particular div to get adjusted next to this image. Okay. I need to get this div adjusted next beside this image. Okay. So what can I do is I will come here. If I refresh, okay, now it is almost adjusted, but these things should go up. We have some space. So what I will tell is style. I will decrease the margin. That is forcefully. I will move this heading up. So I will tell minus 20 pixels. Let's see. Refresh. Okay, it is going up. So it has gone too much up. So let me set the bottom 0 pixels. Let's see now. Okay, so let me let me give a negative value 10 pixels. Okay, and let's see. Well, pixel two times I have written. So I will come here, refresh. Okay, now it is getting set. Can you see? Like here. Okay, just after the image, what should come? A name. Okay, that is in a heading. Okay, so in case I can also use H3 if H2 is bit more comparatively, you can use H3. Yes, it is enough. H3 is enough. Okay, and subscribers, it should slightly move up. So what I will do is I will decrease its bottom first, or let me say 15 pixels. Refresh. Okay. Now, is it fine? Okay. So I will say resolution minds, resolution minds online. I will extend the name just to look better. Okay, resolution minds online. Okay, so right now it is having 1,000 subscribers, and yeah. Okay, so this is what we have done. Okay, one image and a heading under that, this subscribers. What is left out? We need to add this join button, subscribe button, like button, share button, and this circle. That's all. Okay, so first start with the join button. Okay, so everyone is following. So anyone getting stuck, or anyone getting error, or anyone feeling that we are going in a faster pace? Okay, anything you can what you can tell it in a comment box. Please do comment your opinion in the comment box. Okay, so if anything is there, please do raise a query. Okay, all right. So what we have created one image, and beside that image, that is next to that image, I have created one heading and subscribers. Done with it? Done with both of them? Okay. So next, what should we do? So what should we do is we need to create a button. Okay. So I will create that button again inside the same div has video player. Okay, that means all of this from starting to from the video to this line. Okay, everything is inside the one div. Everything is getting handled inside the one div itself. Okay, so in that case I will put a button. Okay, so I will say div, and I will say button. What should it tell? It should tell join, right? So what the button should say, one is join and one is subscribe. Okay, so let me create another button. It should say subscribe. Okay, so for this button I need to give a style. And what is the background color of the button, guys? Here it is white and the color of the text is black. Here it is a ulta, that is the background of the button is black and color of the text is white. So come back to the button. So here I will say background of the background color of the button should be white. Okay, and color of the button should be black. That means the text color is called a color. Okay, so if I come here, refresh. Okay, so yes, so see here, we have a two button. One is having a background color of white, and one is having a one is not having any style. So we will put a style. Background should be a black, and color, that is text inside the button, should be white. And I will save. Okay, so what I will do, I will say, I will tell to this div, what I will tell, display this div in the form of inline. Means convert this div. Okay, div is block level elements. I am telling convert this div into the inline element. Yes, now I'm able to get the two buttons aligned with this. Okay, so what happens if I don't use the div mode itself? Let's see. So is it okay if I don't use the div? If I hit save, yes, we don't need a div. Okay, so creating a div and telling it has what behave the creating a div and changing its behavior to inline or from block to inline, anything apart. Okay, instead of complicating the things, without div directly I will write the buttons. Okay, so now let's work on, what shall we work on? Dimensions of the button. Okay, so first let's align the button. I will tell it as margin top should be minus 10 pixels for the first button. Okay, so if I say minus 10, refresh. Okay, it's not moving. First let me give margin left. Okay, so margin left, let's say 20 pixels. Okay, so 20 pixels is enough. No, let me see, let me give 35 pixels. Save. Okay, so if I give it as 35, okay, it moved a little bit. Last, let me give it as 42. Save. Okay, okay, then, okay, let me increase a margin top with a negative value. I will give it as 30 pixels. Refresh. Okay, it's not moving anywhere. Why it is not moving? Okay, let me give for both the buttons. Copy this and paste. Let's see why it is not moving. If I refresh, okay, so it is not moving for now. So let me give inside div and see once. Okay, so I will give it inside div style, and so let me put this margin top of 30 pixels for the div. Will it help us to forcefully move? Yes, it is forcefully moving or not. Let's see. I will give 60 pixels. Let's see now. So refresh. Okay. Div is forcefully moving the things. So I will decrease it to 45 pixels. Okay. So do one change, guys. Just remove the margin properties from your buttons. Just give background color and text color. Okay, we will go back to the earlier approach itself, we will create a div and then we will put a buttons inside it, because for some elements, okay, it will not go into the another element's space. That is, so button will never go and invade the space of a paragraph or a heading. So some limitations will be there. To break out that limitation, we will use a div. Fine. Okay, so save it. So let's see now. If I refresh, okay, so now I think it has been aligned. Okay, so let's see. So margin left, how much did I give? So margin left, let me give as 50 pixels. Okay, so margin left 50 pixels, refresh. Okay, 50 pixels is very less. Let me give it as 150 pixels. That is 150 pixels of space should come at the left side of the div. Okay, it is now moving. So let me give it as 300. Save. If I refresh, okay, I think it moved bit far. I will stop it as 200, 220. I think it's sufficient. Refresh. Okay, so let's see. Finalize it for 235 and save. Okay, done. So what is left out is I will just increase the height and width of the button. Why? See, these button are bigger compared to the button which we have just created. Okay, so this button almost look like the height and width look like this image and these things. Okay, so we will have a same height and width. So what was the height and width for the image? 40 pixels and 40 pixels. So I will come here, I will give the same height, 40 pixels, width 40 pixels, 40 pixels. Okay, so what happened? Okay, and then border radius 40 pixels. Okay, so let's see how does it look. Refresh. Okay, it is coming bit down. No worries. Just we need, it is a rectangular button, right? If you look at the output here, it is a rectangular button. So height is fine, 40 pixels, but let me give a width of 70 pixels. Okay, now let me save, refresh. Okay, so is it looking like this button only? So the height and width is same. Okay, I think the width is bit, it looks bit more. So I will say 60 pixels. Refresh. Now is it looking a bit less? Okay, we will set it off with middle value, that is 65. Refresh. Okay, fine. Let us finalize for 65 pixels. See this button. We have 65 pixels. Okay, and then so I think the inside text is bit, the font size of the inside text is more compared to our button. So no worries, come to the button tag. We have already a style. I will tell has for the button font size. Let's say what was the height? 25 pixels. Let's see. Refresh. Okay, it is too much more. Set it has 20 pixels. refresh. Again it is more, so let us give 70 pixels and see. Again slightly more again. Okay, it is fine now. Join. Okay, finalize it for 15. Let's see. Okay, little less, so best option is 16. Refresh. Done, everybody. So are you guys following parallelly? Okay, so we'll open the code. Here is what we have a button. That is, we have set the height, width, and I have given a border radius. Now the font size, that is, inside the button there is a text, and I have set the font size for that as well. Okay, so what's next? So we need to give same height and width and border radius for the other button also. So everybody is following. Everybody has created two buttons and working on a first button, right? Shall we continue? Okay. All right. So let's see. And subscribe. Okay. So subscribe is having little more width compared to join. Okay. So the height is same, but the width is different. So no worries after giving white here. Okay. Giving white. Okay. So let's say height of the button. What is the height of the button, guys? It was 40 pixels in the case of previous button. Okay, and width is what is a width? It was 65 pixels. Let me say it has 85. Fine. Okay, is it enough? I think it's enough. Okay, so now same border radius I have to give. How much? So I will give border radius of 40. Okay, so border radius of 40 pixels and save. Okay, so refresh, yes. And then I will change the font size. Font size should be same as a previous button. So what is the font size? Let's see, 16 pixels, right? Yeah, 16px and save. So if I refresh, okay, so let's see. Okay, so let me increase the width by 95 so that right and left side the button will have some space. Okay, now it is looking like a original join and subscribe button, right? Okay, so still we need to work with this alignment. We will work after creating these things. Okay, after creating these things we will work. Okay, all right. So next, what is left out? We need to create another button. I will say like or dislike. Okay, so let me say after this button itself. Okay, after this button, this is one set of button. Okay, until here. Okay, these are one set of buttons which represent join and subscribe of this particular video. Okay, so another set of button is coming, that is this one and this one. like dislike button, and a share button. Okay, like button and share button. So go ahead, start with it. Give one line space, and I will create a button. And what should come? Like or dislike. Okay, save. So like or dislike. Okay, we will do it like this. It is a thumbs up. That is nothing but let's say what icon. So we are not working with icon. So let's say okay, like and dislike. Fine, let it be. And then a share button. Come here, button which tells us to share. Okay, so let's see. If I refresh, we will be having a button. See how it looks? Like, dislike, and share. But we want a same height of these buttons. Only the width will vary. So I will go with to this button. Apply style inside the button. Style height is equal to. So height is equal to what was it? 40 pixels. Okay, and again width equal to. So let's say what was the earlier width? It was 65 and 95. I will give 105 px for what? For like and dislike button. Okay, and the like and dislike text should have one size. So what is that size? Let it be font size. Let it be 16 pixels. So same as earlier button, and I will save. If I go to my output, refresh, yes, we are getting a height, and I'm getting yes, that is fine. Like our display, and what I will do is we have forgot to, not we, I have forgot to put border radius. Okay, what happened? Oh, okay, so border radius, it should be also 40 pixels equal to the height because we need a smooth curve. Yes, we are having a smooth curve. All right, so like and dislike, and now I think we don't need that border. Okay, so we don't need a border for any buttons. So what I will do is I will add. See here, there is one button. We have created a four buttons. So go to the first button. Which button? This one. Go to the join button and say border is equal to none. Okay. So go to the inside a opening tag of a first button in the style section. Okay. So I will say border is equal to none. Same thing, you need to repeat it for all the buttons. Go inside the style section of the buttons. I will tell it as I will tell it as border none. That is, I don't want any border. And I will come to the third button, tell the same thing. How much, what kind of border I want? I don't want any border. So I will say border is equal to none. Okay, so if I refresh, okay, so only let us give 1 pixels of border thickness for the which one? For the first button. 1 px solid save. Refresh. Okay, let it be see here. For this button, for this button we have one light border. Okay, so it is bit dark, so I will give one color, that is I want 1 pixel thickness, solid button and light gray color border for the button. Okay, so let's say refresh. Okay, now is it looking like a button which is at a YouTube website? See here. So this is also having almost a thin gray color border, and even we are having the same thing. Okay, so for here, let me apply some background color for the and like button. So it has background color gray. Okay, gains bro is some color is there. I will apply that. Refresh. Okay. Okay. So it is bit darker. Let me give a light brown. Will it work? Light gray I will give. Come here. Refresh. Okay, it has become lighter. Still lighter I want. Light gray. That much light is not available. So I will customize it. Go to the color indicator, move this towards the white color. Okay, so let's see. I think this is enough. Refresh. Okay, I have not saved. So now I will refresh. Okay, now it is fine. Okay, so like and dislike. Okay, slightly maybe it is darker. So I will move. Oh, let me go on checking it. Okay, I think I will stop here or here. I want lighter. Okay, let it be here. I will save and finalize with this color. Okay, so slight change is there. It's okay. Okay, so because a red mix, I'm getting a red mix of gray. Okay, so that is a problem there. So this gray, what kind of gray? Black, I cannot choose. Let's see. How about this gray? I think it is a bit darker than the earlier one. Okay, let it be this. So see here. So all the buttons are ready. So we need to make this share button also ready. So go here. What is the height? So come inside the button. Apply the style. So apply the height. What is the height for that particular button? So let's say 40 pixels is the height of the button. So like that only width. Let me choose a width of 95 pixels. Okay. And what is font size? Font size also we know because we are setting the same font size for all the button. That is the text inside the button. Okay, the text inside the button, and we don't need a border. So I will say none. Okay, and I will save. So anybody is stuck in any step or any confusion, guys? So are you able to follow? Are you finding it easy, difficult, or somewhat manageable, okayish? What is your opinion? So what we have doing is we are just working on this button. Okay, so please do reply in the comment section, everyone. So if following, that's okay, or any issue, any confusion, or stuck, or any error. Okay, looks easy so far. Okay, I hope for everyone it is the same. Okay, so yes, it is easy only, just that you need to make lot of trial and error. That's all. Okay, you should be always have a good amount of patience with you in order to create what these kind of elements. See, everything you need to set: height, width, border radius, font size. Okay, and you, if you want border or not, everything you need to ask. Okay, if everyone is following along with me, please put a thumbs up or yes or anything on the comment section, then we will move into the next one. Put your opinion on the comment section real quick, type all the codes and put a thumbs up or anything, your reaction in the comment section. Everyone, not just like button, comment. I'm asking you to comment here. So how many of you are watching? That many comment I want. Don't just press a like button, guys. It is too easy. Can't you put a effort of that much? Just one comment. Yesterday, how beautifully it was actually to just see the comment section. Make it some comment section. Make the comment section colorful. So any emojis. Okay, just if you're following, if you're just copying the code, I'm also just if it's saying, okay, it will be, it will look like bit boring if you ask me. Okay, so let's try to interact with each other. Okay, in WhatsApp and all, simply you will be texting. In Instagram, simply you will be commenting. Okay, while learning, just to put one emoji or any word, see how much difficulty you're finding to do it. Hmm? Okay, all right. Okay, so next, what we need to do is see here. So okay, thanks for your lovely comments. Okay, let's move forward. Okay, see now how nicely it will look the comment section. Okay, like that. So you're also watching a YouTube video on this web page. Okay, so same thing which we are building here, right? Okay, next. So we need to move this like dislike button, right? We need to move this like button, and what happened to our share button? Okay, we have set the height, but not the width. Okay, height and width also I think it has been set. Okay, height and width has been set, but I will only the font size also it has been set. I need to apply the border radius. Border none I have given. Border radius 40 pixels I have to give. Save, and if I refresh here, yes, all the buttons are ready. Okay, so I will go back and I will just delete the background color for the earlier button. I think the default one was only sufficient. Let's see, save, refresh. Okay, let it be like this itself. Okay, okay, thank you very much for the compliment, Sardar. Okay, hope you're also finding it easy to code. Okay, so if you or anyone have any doubt, please don't hesitate to put it in the comment section. We will sort it out and we will move forward. Okay, okay. For now, please do follow same as how I am coding it here, right? Okay, next. So this button, and here also we have created a button. So now we have to just create some spaces. Okay, we need to create some spaces between join subscribe and this like button. So come here. Okay, so I will decrease the margin left. Okay, so see here, I will decrease the space. I will decrease the space between this button and this particular heading. Okay, I will decrease the space between this heading and this button. How? I have given some margin left for that button. Right. Okay. Okay. So what we have given us margin left for that div. So I will decrease it by 220. I will tell it as 220. Go to the div section and decrease. Okay, so refresh. Okay, it came near. So now I will go to the like button, guys. Okay, see here, at in the original website, at the left side of the like button, at the left side of the like button, what you have to do is you need to create some space. There is a space between the subscribe button and like button. So what you do is create some space at the left hand side of the like button. So where is the like button? Here. And in order to give a space at the left hand side, very easy, choose margin left. So go here. Okay, so where is it? Here, margin left. Margin left must be, let's say, 40 pixels for now. Let's see, is it sufficient or not? So if I refresh, okay, so little more. Let me give 65. Refresh. Yes, it is sufficient. Very much sufficient. Right? So now we have a join button, subscribe button, like, dislike, and share button. Okay, so last thing, that is a more detailed button we have. Okay, so in order to do it, so why to leave it, we will finish it off that also. So button, open a new tag. Okay, okay, so what does that button have? If you see here, it is having just three dots. Okay, so just three dots. I will tell it as style. Font size should be 20 pixels. The dot, font size of the dot, how much thickness the dot should come, because in our original website it is having a dark dots, that is the thickness of the dots is more. Okay, so I will give for 20 pixels as the font size for now. Let's see. Okay, next, what can I give? Let's say what should I give? Okay, so I need to give the same height. Is it the same height? Yes, the height is same and width is less actually. So we will decide the width after setting the height. Come here, refresh. All right, so yeah, it is having this. And let me give a border radius first. Let's see how does it look if I give border radius is equal to 40 pixels at once. Okay, so if I refresh, okay, so height I need to specify. Okay, so I think let me try out more border radius. Refresh, it is not changing because the it is having a variation in height. Okay, so height I will give it as 60 pixels. Sorry, width I will set it as 60 pixels. Let me save and see. Refresh. Okay, it is going it is going in opposite direction. So if I set this, yes, now we have a circle. Simple. Okay. Slightly I will decrease the space here. See, I think this circle is slightly coming out of this alignment. Okay, so for that reason I will decrease the distance between the subscribe button and like button. So if this moves slightly left side, this will also move and this will also move. So go to like share button. Where is this? Okay, so where is it? Margin left, instead of 65 pixels I will give 63 pixels. And let me refresh. Okay, now it is fine. Okay, so we have a circle, and also for that circle also we don't need. Okay, what we don't need? We don't need a border. So very easy. Border is equal to none, I will say. Okay, border is equal to, I will tell it as none. So refresh. Yes, that is also not having a border. So completely we have finished right hand side. Okay, one thing is left out. We need to align these buttons in the same line as this. Okay, so this pictures and this heading, everything should come in one line. So I will give margin top. How much did I give earlier? 45 pixels. I will give 50 pixels. Okay, I don't want to go to all the what I don't need to go to all the buttons and give a, like, I don't want to move all the buttons. Instead of that, I will move the div section which contain all the buttons. Okay, that is, all the buttons has been put inside this div. Okay, if I move that container, if I move that div, that buttons will move, obviously. So let's see now. Is it sufficient? That is 50 pixels. Refresh. Okay, little more. Finalize for 55, I think. Let's see. Refresh. Okay. Okay, it's little more. So I will finalize for 58. Then everything will has it. Okay. No need. I think 56 is enough. Refresh. Go back to 54. Okay, it now it is looking bit more. So 52, let's see. Okay, so why it is so confusing? 54 means it is bit more, 53 means it is less. Okay, let me finalize this into 51. Let's see. Okay, let it be. Okay, now it looks like it has been aligned, everything is in one line. Okay, so finally, so I have given margin top 51 pixels. Okay, so 54. Was it going up? Okay, it is going up. Now it is fine. Okay, so finally I have given margin top is equal to minus 54, and left. That is, at the left it should give 220 pixels. 220 pixels. Okay, so everyone has finished the left hand side. So everyone is having this output itself, a video player with the caption, with the name, subscribers, join, subscribe, like, share, and this buttons. So shall we move to the next section? So finally, we have completed the left hand side of a YouTube web page. Okay, so left hand side, we have just created Now I think more work will be there compared to this if we want to create a right hand side. Okay, but it is easy also at a time. You can aram say create because we know how to use the tables, we know how to use the list, we know how to use a margin. Okay, so everybody had completed, right? Fine, fine. Okay, so now what I will do is, and let's compare. And here, see here, guys, like it is 11K, and dislike, no one has disliked the video. That's why dislike is 0. Okay, so we will just mention some likes. Okay, so let's say, okay, so how many likes now you guys will hit? That many I will upload it here. Suppose if you guys give like 200 likes. Okay, so where it is, like dislike button here, I will say 200K. If I get 200 likes, I will tell it as 200K. Okay, so if I refresh, all right, it is coming here. Okay, I will just give 20K, refresh. Okay, still the space is not sufficient. All right, okay, so let me increase the width. So what was the width? Let it be 225 pixels in total. Okay, so we have set the common width, right? That's why it is not getting adjusted. So get it adjust. Okay, so if we get 200 like, okay, so I will tell it as 2K. Okay, if you give 300 likes in total, I will tell it as 3K. Okay, now let's see how many likes we will get. Okay, so likes or comment, anything is fine. Okay, both of them we will add and we will put. Right now we have got 0 likes. So I will come here. I will set as 0K, 0,000. That is 0K likes. Okay, so hit the like. Let's see. Okay, so today we are celebrating twice. Yesterday, after creating a video player, we have celebrated. Now let's see. Hit the like or put one any emoji in the comment section. Okay, based on that, how much we got, that much I will specify in our web page. Right, guys? So hit the like. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 8. Okay, so 15. Go on, go on. Stop for 15 only, yeah. How come? Okay, 25. We are getting very good. 30. Keep it coming. 45, 50. Fine, fine. So we are, everything has been registered. 60. All right. Okay, it's not mandatory that on one person should only like once. Okay, depends on the mood. Okay, so if he is happy with his code, if he is happy with the output, okay, you can click as many as you like. Okay, so all right, okay, I think I have got around 100 or 160, 170. So make it 200, guys. 30 more, and I will upload it as, I will mention as 2K likes in our web page. Go ahead. So click a like button. Still little more. Okay, those who had not liked. Okay, so many have not liked, I know, but still, okay, those, I'm just asking them to like the video, because it does not take that much of a effort. It only takes uh, yeah, 1 second of your time. If you're really happy with the session, then only you hit the like. Otherwise, I don't want the like. Okay, because as I told, how you are really feeling, based on that give a comment, based on that give a reaction. Okay, don't simply give a good reaction even though you're not getting, or even though if you're facing any problem. Please do don't like or anything, directly comment your issue. Okay, first we will solve it, then we will see what's next. Okay. Okay, so thank you very much for the likes. Okay, so let me tell it as 3K. Okay, around 300 I have got. So I will tell it as 3K. I will mark it as 3K likes. So refresh. Yes. Okay, so join, subscribe, like, share button, and one more option button we have created. Okay, so here also, so anybody has uploaded any video here, that is here, where is that video tag? So here, minds online subscribers. Okay, in video, if you have any video in your system, mention it in the src attribute, mention the video name and with a .mp4 extension. Okay, so mention in src attribute, guys, and then see. Okay, even though it is looking like a YouTube, okay, it is not looking as attractive as this. So what is the major difference here? Okay, here one video is, they are having one video. Okay, but we don't have a video in our output, right? It is just a blank video player. If you put any video, your web page also will look attractive like this. Okay, so if you play the video, or if you just show it to any friends, any of your friends, pakka, okay, I will guarantee you suddenly they won't recognize itself. Okay, whether it is a replicated one or duplicated one or original one. Okay, you can, or else what you can do is you can put your own video on this section and tell it has give some 1 million subscribers and give like 110K likes, and simply for fun you can what for fun you can what just fool your friends also. I have done, that's what that's why I'm telling you to do. Okay, just give some subscribers like 4 lakhs or 10 million subscribers, and put like 17 million likes here. Okay, then if you suddenly showed your friend with you having with you in this particular video, you can put any video of yours and you can show it to your friend, or you can send a screenshot to your friend. Okay, so those things, it will be little fun. Okay, which even I have done with my colleagues and friends. Okay, I'm suggesting to try it out with you also. Okay. Okay, guys, let's move on. Okay, next, let's say, okay, so what do we have as, okay, let me search, do I have any video in my right now each. Okay, okay, all right, so I have some videos. Okay, so let me play that only. I will copy one video from my downloads and I will put it inside a file. Okay, so yeah, yesterday I couldn't find this or I didn't see, I think. Okay, so I will come to the code. And what is the name of that video? Okay, I will say 036. Is it a video? It is not giving. Okay, 36. Yeah. Okay, now I'm able to give a name of a video with extension. Okay, I will save. So now let me go to my video. If I refresh, yes. Okay, see. So if I play, okay, why it is not playing? Some issue, I think. It is taking some time to load. If I refresh it again, let's see. Okay, let me full screen and try to play. All right, it's not playing. Okay, some issue. So anybody did copy paste the video and played the video in this web page, guys? Huh? So okay, let me copy another video and paste it in the same thing. Okay, I will paste. First, what I will do is rename. Okay, is it working fine, Chandan? Are you able to play the video without any distortion or anything? Type yeah, enter. Okay, I will don't save. Go to my Visual Studio instead of this. Okay, so apart from Chandan, anybody else has done ipr.mkv. Fine, fine. So if I refresh, okay, I have got the video. Okay, yes, I'm able to play the video. Okay, some anime video I have. Okay, so any One Piece fans, guys, by chance? Okay, if you are really a One Piece series fans, don't like, comment. Okay, so don't like, comment. If you like, if you're comfortable, you can like also or comment also. But if you're really a fan, like yes or any keyword or any name of the place that comes in a One Piece series, comment it out. It will be little fun because even I watch One Piece. Okay, and founder of Resolution Mind also watches One Piece. Okay, so for that reason, I have the video in my laptop. Apart from that, I think I don't have any other video. That's why. Okay, so in case if you have a lengthy video name, cut it short. Okay, so let's say let me put this again. Okay, so I will tell it as dragon.mkv. Okay, so come back, refresh. Okay, I think it depends on a file type. Okay, for some reason I'm not able to load one video, but another video I'm loading it successfully. Okay, so one video because of a clarity issue or some downloading problem, the file problem, I don't know. I will find it out tomorrow and I will let you know. Okay, okay, guys. So shall we move into the next section? So what we need to do, that is now we need to start with the right hand side. That is we need to go to we need to build this add section. Correct? We need to build this add section. and then we need to continue with this buttons. Okay, so again we need to start with a div section, guys. We need to put a div section at the right hand side. Okay, and we need to put some colors and one button. Half the div section is having one color, that is theme, and another half of that it is having one image and one heading and one sentence and one sign up button, right? Okay, shall we do it? All right, so again what we will do, how we will start, we will start off with a new div container. Okay, as I told, first we will create a big div container where we can put all the videos and all the captions side by side. Okay, we'll put all the things inside one div. First we will create a layout. We will create a layout at the right side. All right, then afterwards we go on creating the elements inside div. Okay, so first we will create it and put a border. We will set it at the right hand side of the video player. So come to your Visual Studio. So all the things here. Okay, so one after the other we have used the div from the top. Okay, so what is this div then? That belongs to the video player, where we have added video player and caption like button what we have worked on. Now come down. Okay, come down and tell it has div. Okay, then style. Okay, now I will put one border, solid one. Okay, and I need to put so many things, right? So I will set as 700 pixels of height. Okay, 700 pixels of height, a big div box, and width, let me tell us 350 pixels. Save. Okay, refresh. Okay, I have got a big one. I think, is it enough? No. Okay, when we move this side it will be less only, so I will give it as 950 pixels. Save. Refresh. Okay, now I have a bit of a big div. Okay, but it has to cover whole right section, right? I think the width is lesser, so instead of 350 I will tell it as 500 pixels of width and 950 pixels of height. Refresh. Okay, now what should we do? We should place this div at the right hand section. Okay, all right. Okay, okay, fine. Uh, okay, what we need to do is we need to put this particular big div which we have created and put it at the right side. So we know how to put it at the right side. How? Use a margin and margin property and set it. Margin left. Let me tell it as 500 pixels. Save. Refresh. Okay, moving. So still we need, so totally let me tell it as 900 pixels. Refresh. Yes, 900 pixels. If I move 900 pixels, okay, it is moving little bit out of the screen. I will try it as 850 pixels. Let's see, is it fine? Okay, so little bit I will give, that is 870 pixels, maybe 880 we need to give. Okay, we will finalize for 880 pixels. That is, we are moving this box with 800 pixels. But here there is a space at the right side also, correct? Okay, so I will come back. First, we will move and set it. Then we will worry about the this space at the right hand side. Okay, see, there is a space at the right side of a section, right side of this div section in the original YouTube. Okay, first we will set it. Then we will work with the width. Okay, so right now we are moving it. Let's see. Okay, so I think 850 is enough. Refresh. Okay, first, and then we need to move this div forcefully upside. Okay, we need to move this div forcefully upside. So how to move it? Again, come here, give a margin top. Okay, so margin top, how much? Minus, let me say minus 900 pixels for now. Refresh. Okay, it went too much up. So come back. 700. Give 700 pixels. Refresh. Okay, so finalize for 600. Let's see how does it look. Okay, coming down. It has to align with the video player, right? So little less, let's say 560 pixels. I think this might be sufficient. Okay, yes, this is sufficient. That is 650 pixels. Sorry, 560 pixels is sufficient. Correct? So here also it has been aligned, and here also it has been aligned. Okay, now see here, look at the right hand side. There's the space, right? There's a space at the right hand side. Okay, so that space we can create it. First we will move this box little left side. We don't want, that is, we need to decrease a margin left. Come here. Okay, so it is here, see, not much of a space is there between the video player and this div section, correct? Not much of a space is there between the video player and the div section. So okay, so let me decrease the margin left by, just let me give 800 pixels. I think that is sufficient. Okay, I will give 8, not 10. Sorry, 8, 10. Okay, not this one, this one. Oh, this is right. Okay, then I need to decrease a width, correct? Okay, I accidentally hit a refresh button here. So I think we will be getting another ad. Okay, GoDaddy ad. So okay, so earlier it was another ad, but the layout is same, guys. If you observe here, okay, something should be here at the top, and other half of the box you should be having the heading and the button. Okay, and here see, there should be a space at the left side of the this div, that is at the right hand side, and the between right hand side and the screen there should be a space. So if we need to have a space, we just need to decrease this width of our div. So what was the width? The width was 500. So I will reduce it by 450. That is, I will reduce it by 50 pixels. So refresh. Yes, now it is fine. Correct. So everybody following. So everybody is having this much width, and see here what we have created. We have created the right section. Okay, we have created the right section successfully. We have created the right section successfully, but yeah, we need to put the elements one by one. Okay, so first this add element, and then this buttons, and again one add, then right after that we need to put all this, the small videos with the captions, right? Small videos with the captions we have to put. Okay, so we have created a section, and now inside this div we have to put one by one. Okay, so before that, let me move this div to the right, slightly to the right. So let's say 820 pixels. Refresh. Okay, then fine. Okay, now it's fine. Okay, so the section is ready. What we need to do is we need to go on putting a, what we need to put? We need to put elements. Okay, all right. Before that, we have some things we need to add. See here, if I hover on this div, okay, if I hover on this, what is that? Icon, it is giving me one toolbar or one title, that is the description, that's all. Okay, see, if I move my mouse, it is telling something. What it is telling? It is telling that it is a YouTube, it is a YouTube icon, like that only. If I just move on the search, okay, here also it is notifying, it is telling that it is a search button. Okay, so if I move on the video, nothing comes. If I move on the name, nothing comes. If I move on the image, okay, if I move on the name, see, there is a notification, or it is displaying one bar. Okay, a small notified bar. If I move on the join, nothing. Move on subscribe, nothing. Move on like. See, it is telling I like this. Okay, if I just move my mouse, it is telling I like this. Where? In this section here, I like this. Small notification bar is coming. Okay, if I move here, I dislike this. If I move here, share. If I move here, nothing. Okay, shall we add those things also? So in order to add those things, what is the property name, or should I make use of any tag, guys? Any idea how to create those toolbars? That is, when I move my mouse, okay, when I move my mouse on the icon or on the heading or on any buttons, it should suggest me, it is giving a extra information. So how to add that extra information? So have we done that? Have we seen how to do it in a previous session, or this is the first time we are encountering it? So have I done it in a session and you have forgotten it? Is that the case? Or I have not done only? So which is the property name, or should I use the style, or should I use the HTML attribute? What is it? If you know, comment in the chat comment box. So why nobody is responding? Hmm? So at least tell me, have we done it or not? Have we done it in the session or not? That's what I'm asking. Okay. Aha. Poluka Ravi Kiran. I'm asking a question here. You're worried about attendance. Attendance, everyone will be here only. We will put the attendance, we will count it. Okay, every day we are doing that. No need to remind us only. Okay, we are very much conscious that we need to put attendance every day. No day we will miss it. Don't worry. Okay, Ravi, we will put attendance. We will give attendance. But I'm asking about have we done that toolbar or not? If we have done that, what is the attribute name or what is the CSS property? Okay, some modeling done, sir. And Chandan has commented, okay, we need to make use of a title. What is that, Chandan? Is this a CSS property or directly I can use using a title attribute? Is that an attribute? What is it? CSS, huh? So try out in your Visual Studio quickly. Tell me if it is working or not. So how you will apply in the CSS, that is style directly, or you planning to give style is equal to title and a name for the title? Is that what you're trying to do? Okay. Okay. So you try out with a CSS. Okay. You give style and then title and then one name. Okay. I will try out with the attribute. Let's see. Okay. Which will work? We will implement or we will finalize that only. Okay, all right. What I will do is first info we will be getting when I move my mouse on the icon like this. When I move the mouse on icon, it is telling YouTube. Okay, so I will go to our div box. See here, our icon is this. Okay, so that is when I move the mouse on this div box or in this on this icon. Okay, so it should say YouTube. Okay, so in order to do it, come here, go to the div. Where is it? The red color box is here. Okay, so here outside the div I will use. Okay, I will use outside the div. So what I will use is I will tell it as title. Okay, so I will put an attribute called title attribute. Okay, I will put attribute called title attribute and I will tell it as YouTube. Okay, and I will save. Okay, so I have given an attribute called title and I have told YouTube. That's what it was giving. That is, see here, if I move my mouse, it is telling okay YouTube home, it was telling. Okay, give same thing, YouTube home, and save. Okay, so is it working? Can you look at the output and tell me, guys? Present the line below the heading. I think in line. Use for representing the line below heading. So okay, so if it is working, you can copy paste the code in the comment section. Anyone, Chandan or Sayed Locks? Okay, right now I am using title as the attribute and I have given a name. Okay, okay, Ravi Kiran is very much worried about the attendance. Don't worry, Ravi Kiran. Okay, even though we will not, in case If we forget the attendance, pakka you will be getting the attendance. Okay, that is for sure. Two times you have reminded for today, pakka you will be getting a attendance. Don't worry. Okay, you can aram say chill, and you can aram say listen to the session. Okay, your attendance is pakka. Okay, so we will put attendance separately, but yours is pakka. Okay. Okay, let's see. I will come here. I refresh the page. Now if I move my mouse, okay, so if I move my mouse here on this div box, nothing is coming. Okay, so I have given a title. All right. Okay, so title is equal to YouTube. Okay, I will give. Did we use any paragraph somewhere? Let's see. Okay, I have used one paragraph, 100 subscriber. So for this, I will use title. I will say para. Okay, and I will save. Refresh. If I move my mouse on para, okay, it is sorry paragraph. It is telling para. Okay, if I move my mouse on the div, it is not giving me that tooltip. All right. So let me do it as div title tag. Okay, title same thing I have given for the div. It is not working. Okay, YouTube home refresh. I think is that because of the space, or is this because we have invaded the space? Okay, let me put another tooltip. Okay, so inside the div I have given, right, I will give one tooltip inside this heading, YouTube heading. Okay, so title YouTube home. I will say, okay, YouTube space home. I will remove the title from the div. Now, will it work? So come to the output, refresh. Okay, if I move my mouse, yes, it is working. Okay, for the container, it is not working. It is working for a heading. Okay, so yes, that means you can put wherever you want. So for this image, for this join button, for this like button, wherever you want, you want this tooltip, you can directly go there and put it. Okay, so it is not working for the container tag, it is not working for the div, but it is working for a normal text tags. Text tag means heading, paragraph, etc. Okay, so let me put one title attribute for the input tag. Let's see. Title, I will say search. Save. If I refresh, if I move on the input, yes, even the input tag is giving that correct output. That is, the tooltip is representing. It is giving a tooltip. Okay, so that means you can use it on the title. You can use the title on any normal tags, but not a div tag. Okay, so I will come down here. Let me put once again another div tag title. I will say div section. Okay, so come here, refresh. I will move my mouse. Okay, see here, even on the div it is working, but why not on this particular div? So I think it is attached with something. Okay, so Sardar has a lot of knowledge gained from Resolution Minds, and our trainer. Thank you very much, Sardar. Okay, I'm very glad that you feel that way, and I'm very glad that you are able to grasp and increase your knowledge, increase your skill. You're getting a upskilled. Okay, that is very important for all the CS students as well as the developers in this section. Okay, in this session. Okay, even the developers after getting the job also you should be upskilling, and as a student also it is a upskilling. This subject itself, this what this path, this career path itself, uh, main thing is updating. Okay, you will be keep on updating. You will be keep on what climbing up the steps. Okay, there is no end. That is a very interesting part. Okay, a very interesting part of this domain. In CS, every day or every week or anything, okay, there will be updates. You can go on learning, and main thing is first you should be enjoying the learning. You should be always waiting for the update. It's not like that if you are like somehow you manage to learn one technology and you stuck there only. That is, you don't like to learn anymore. Okay, never get tired of learning. Okay, that's what makes IT officials very interesting. That is, they will be learning every day, every now and then, and they will be always updating. Okay, okay, guys. All right. Okay, so now everyone put the attendance, guys. Okay. So apart from Ravi Kiran, everyone put the attendance. Ravi Kiran already has put the attendance 2 times. Okay, so attendance should be on your what I tell, registered name. You should put attendance with a registered name. Okay, all right. So let's see. I will give a title for inner div. So I will give YouTube home. Save, refresh. Okay, only for the icon it is not working. For the heading it is working. For the input tag it is working. For this div section it is working, but not for the icon. Okay, let's find out that about it tomorrow. Okay, maybe because it should work, but we are not getting a proper this because this thing we have invaded the space of a div section. The div is supposed to stretch all the way up to this end of the screen. Just because we have so many elements, it is getting confused. Okay, and I am also getting little confused here. Okay, so no worries, we will sort it out. Okay, and we have so many other things to do. That is, we have to put so many things in the right section of our web page. That is pending, that we will be doing in the tomorrow session. Okay, guys. So please do everyone put your attendance. Okay, so just spend 5 to 10 minutes after the session on your project here, how it is behaving, what are the tags, what are the values, how we have done this curve, that is border radius. Just go through it one more time and then close the laptop. Okay, I'm only telling, don't spend more than 10 to 15 minutes. Just see how it has been done. Okay, just give some of the other values, change the values, how it will work, how it is going to behave. Just see for 5 to 10 minutes, then you can just uh, come out of the practice session also. Right? Okay, guys. So I will be winding the session. Make sure you put your attendance and take care, everybody. See you on the tomorrow's session. Okay. Thank you, everyone. Thank you, everyone. Bye.